We're going to start reading Don Quixote de la Mancha by Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra in comic book form. So those of you last year that had our class, we read a different student version. This is just a comic book of Don Quixote de la Mancha that was adapted for high school students. All right. We're not going to read word for word all this, but just so you remember, Miguel de Cervantes was born in 1547 in Spain, and he was a soldier. It was really his career, and he wrote Don Quixote, and it was published in 1605. It's one of the world's first bestsellers, one of the most famous novels in literature, and it's about humor, about Don Quixote who wants to be a knight and these crazy adventures that they have. Okay, this page will really help you, the notice to the reader. You're not going to understand every single word, that's okay, but there are words in the margin, and in the back of this PDF there is the Spanish and English vocab section to help you. I would also recommend that you have SpanishDict.com open in a tab on your browser so that you can go quickly to that for any words that you need to look up. All right. When you're writing your answers, you need to have another Word document along with this that you will have as your Don Quixote journal. So there are questions along with the reading that you need to answer. And when you do that, I prefer it to be in Spanish, most of them, and use what's in the question and the dialogue to build your answers, okay? There's margin notes that are repeated, and it's just more repetition to help you. This edition is all dialogue, so it's a comic book, and we could even make it into a play if we wanted to. So it's supposed to make you laugh, and I know if you're not used to reading comic books, it might be a little different, but this is a good version for us to learn and to grow with. So as I start, I will read this first part, and you can follow along, and we will read and then make sure that we have our comprehension. Okay? So, Episodio 1. La locura de Don Quijote, en donde conocemos a nuestro héroe. Don Quijote de la Mancha. En un lugar de la Mancha, no hace mucho tiempo, que vivía un hidalgo, ni muy rico ni muy pobre. Nuestro hidalgo leía y leía los libros de caballerías. El Cid fue un gran caballero, pero fue mejor otro, el caballero de la ardiente espada, porque podía partir con su espada por la mitad a dos fierros gigantes. El pobre hidalgo leía estos libros con tanto gusto que de mucho leer y de poco dormir se volvió loco. Veo gigantes, hay jayanes, o a uno por uno, o a todos juntos les matara mi fuerte brazo.
¿Está loco mi tío, mi señora ama?
¿No lo escuchas? Dice que quiere hacerse caballero andante y salir por el mundo a ayudar a todos los pobres.
So let's see what we read. In a place called La Mancha, which is a province in Spain, not long ago lived an hidalgo. An hidalgo is an hijo de algo. It's a nobleman. So he was not very rich or very poor. And our hidalgo read and read books of chivalry. These are books of adventures of knights and their love for ladies, in a way like today's soap operas are. So Cervantes is making fun of them. And Don Quixote says, El Cid, who's a famous Spain's great epic hero, was a great knight. But there was an even better one. The knight of the flaming sword, the burning sword. because he could cut in half two fierce giants. This poor man read so many books with so much gusto, would be he loved it so much that after reading so much and sleeping so little, he went crazy. I see giants. Ooh, listen, giants. Or one by one, or everyone together, this mighty arm of mine will kill you. And his niece, who he lived with, and their servant girl are starting to notice something's wrong. Is my uncle going crazy, ma'am? You don't hear him? He wants to become a knight errant and go around the world helping out the poor and needy. Oh man, so we see the beginning of this adventure. And what you need to do now is answer these first questions from Episodio 1. ¿De dónde era Don Quixote? Where was he from? ¿Cómo era Don Quixote? What was he like? Number 3 is ¿Qué hacía Don Quixote? What did he do? So he read a lot of books and didn't sleep much. Number 4, ¿Qué podía hacer el caballero de la ardiente espada? What could the knight with the flaming sword do? Number 5, ¿Qué efecto tuvieron los libros de caballerías en Don Quixote? What effect did the books have on him? Okay, he wanted to become them, right? Number 6, ¿Qué decidió hacerse Don Quixote? What did he decide to do? And number 7, do you know anyone that's kind of like Don Quixote? What are they like? Okay. And I have one more question for you guys to answer is what experiences have influenced you in your life? All right. What experiences in your life have influenced, changed, or impacted you, and why? You'll need, like I said, you need to answer these in a Word document, and we will continue to build upon that. Every single chapter has questions, but we're not gonna answer every single question on every single section. That's gonna be quite a bit. So I will let you guys know which ones you need to do and when. And through these videos, we'll have comprehension. We'll read together. I'll do some where it's live, where you actually see me. And that way we can get into Don Quixote. All right? So we'll see you next time. And like I said, on Schoology, on this page, okay, if we go to our class, in this folder, I will put these videos on this page. So underneath here, you'll see this YouTube link video, and after that, we'll just keep building upon it. All right? So we'll see you guys next time. Adios.